What's up, guys? This is Andre Kenshin. It's been a while since the YouTube upload has been absent due to I tried to open for NBA 2K14, but suddenly the bad image comes out and the photo error also comes out. I didn't do it because of a photo error. Something wrong problem might be glitched soon. And I tried next Saturday on June 28th. I was trying to uninstall NBA 2K14 and reinstall for NBA 2K14. After I reinstalled the NBA 2K14, but still the same with bad image and photo errors. I've tried a couple of times to uninstall and reinstall for NBA 2K14, but it continues same for bad image and the photo error. And finally, bad image and photo error is no longer effect. So now the reopen for NBA 2K14 has been long while. If you know the last episode, the Knicks beat the Pacers by 119 to 115. I forgot to get simulate on March 26. We got the Cavaliers beat the Raptors 115 to 109. Andrew Bynum got 19 points and 9 assists. Tristan Thompson got 13-11. And the other hand, Landry Fields got 18 points. Magic beat the Blazers 112 to 106. Nikola Vucevic got 25-11. Damian Lillard got not even get triple-double, 37 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. So, we're good to go now. So we'll check out some presentation is ready to go, and yep, it's ready, and here we go. So we got two of the Western Conference matchup here in American Airlines Center in Dallas. We got Kevin Durant of the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks. And it's just the third matchup of the day between those two teams. The Mavericks won twice in Oklahoma City and looking for the sweep tonight and continue on a roll for the 18-game winning streak. So for this game, the Thunder gonna use the blue and the Mavericks gonna use the white. So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. We'll be right back after this. Enjoy the video here in American Airlines Center in Dallas. Anyways, we're going to send in Kevin Harlan here in downtown Dallas here in American Airlines Center. Anyways, let's get started. Enjoy the video. Here we go. Enjoy.
Hi and welcome. This is Damon Bruce and you're watching 2K Sports, a Tuesday night NBA presentation. It's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder up against the Dallas Mavericks. And now let's turn it over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke at the arena. I'll have more for you at halftime.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Monte Ellis in this one?
Well, Ellis is one of the most acrobatic finishers in the NBA, Kevin. His ability to race in from the perimeter and score, either in transition or against a half-court defense. He finds his way to the rim, and he can finish once he gets there.
And he's shown the ability of absorbing contact, hanging, and still finishing. I think he could even stand to be more aggressive looking for contact, Steve, just to up those free throw attempts. But regardless, a devastating score around the rim.
So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against Denver. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was a quick... apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
And the whistle blows is going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. Westbrook working against Harris. And that one's good. Westbrook's got his first basket of the night.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And here are the Thunder now. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they didn't play well that night. They weren't very aggressive. They shot the ball too often from the perimeter. Never got it inside. And they were also very shaky from the foul line.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
There's the dish to Ibaka. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
There's really no excuse. I don't know how many times we've seen it, especially when Clark, it's time for the playoffs. Winners usually make their free throws.
It's elementary, Watson. Make your free throws when you get them. Everyone needs to take their time, get into their routine, and fundamentally execute the free throw shot.
It's Kevin, not Watson.
Okay, well, Kevin Watson.
All right, good. Hey, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
Kevin, I asked him what, other than the typical offense. Defensive matchups might make a major difference here today. He said we need to respect their rebounding talent and always be aware of where their big men are when the shot goes up. We'll see if they respond to that challenge and take it on, Kevin.
Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. So, Clark, what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint?
Kevin, that basically means you're being out-positioned and out-physical and out-hustled, period. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Nowitzki kicks to Ellis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Gets it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Marion outside, fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
He kicks to Durant. Again, Oklahoma City.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Ellis. And here's the second time to finish it off.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. In third, the Mavericks.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position. You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out going 3-29, and I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
And that one's good.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
And Carter backs in. Shoots a fader. Gets it to go. Well, there is a culture of hard work, as Clark was talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. Their star players, Steve, get a lot of credit, but it's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has continued to kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have players who just want to work and want to get better. And when you have a large group of people all with that same approach, you're going to be very successful.
Here's Roberson, defended by Carter, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Thunder have performed. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Perry Jones, who's checked in for Ryan Gomes. Carter for three. Another three for Dallas.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
Thunder trailing by 6. Back to Collison. Feeds it to Fisher. Kicks it to Lamb. Takes the three. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And it's 7 points for Lamb.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
That's good. 8 points for Vince Carter. Here's Lamb. And he really played well against Bennett. He passes it to Fisher. He feeds it to Lamb. Puts up a three. Gets it to go. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And here's West for just knocked out.
Oh, what a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's Dallas up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Coming up Sunday, March 30th, Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena, big-time hoops coming your way.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving. The flow offensively, I like what I see.
Open out here totally. Here's Clark. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Blair in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Tell you what, I'd love to know how many of his assists have come by way of the screen and roll, because when he's the cutter on that play, inevitably one of his teammates winds up with a layup courtesy of one of his passes off the screen.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
And that is good. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers. Oh, you look at Shane Larkin, the son of Hall of Fame shortstop Barry Larkin. He said he's been working his whole life to get out of his father's shadow, and now he's got his opportunity. He was a great player at the University of Miami, led his team to the best record in school history as a sophomore, an ACC championship, and a Sweet 16 berth.
On the basket by Jones.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Perry Jones. Durant comes in for Roberson. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Here's Larkin. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. One time he gets the jumper to fall. Nowitzki's got 8. And back to sugar as they call him, Shane Larkin. 5'11" in shoes, but
Yeah, he plays much bigger, and elite athlete. How about the 44-inch vertical, the second highest ever measured at the combine. But can you play? Yes, he can. This young fella's got game.
now here is Cephalosha, defended by Larkin. Cephalosha's shot is good. So for Dallas, their last game will win against the Brooklyn Nets.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
Stripped away. Here's Larkin. Pass to Calderon. On the wing, Mary. It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook with it. Sean Marion covering. Westbrook drives in. Down with both hands.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
A three, Calderon. And that one's good. Calderon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And to look now at the big men that have been spending some time outside lately, the top three-point shooters among centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. Fourth, Dirk Nowitzki.
It's amazing these days. There's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA, but now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well. It's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there were only a fraction of big men who can knock down outside shots like we're seeing currently.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Dallas shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Perkins goes straight through the defender. For the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Monte Ellis. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pump those players are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Thunder trailing by 13.
Dirk Nowitzki, the 7-footer from Germany, is certainly not one of the more explosive athletes in the NBA, but I don't know if we give him enough credit for how coordinated he is at his size. I mean, this guy is very coordinated in how he gets around on the court, especially at the offensive end. He's got tremendous balance, outstanding hands. Both of those allow him to be a terrific shooter and player.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
He had a nice open look right there. Fisher's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dallas leading by 12. Back to Nowitzki, such a great hand-eye coordination. It's a key for any shooter, and certainly a key, Steve, for him.
Well, he takes a shot that for most NBA players is kind of a low percentage shot, that mid-range fadeaway jumper, but for him, it's incredibly accurate.
And Fisher kicks to Ibaka. Fisher, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Count that one.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've not been able to take that shot away.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Nowitzki with it. 13 points in the game. Ellis, that's good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeout.
Here's Fisher, and it's sent back from Talonbear. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 8. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Lamb dishes to Collison. Lamb passes to Collison. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collison's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Nowitzki. Ellis kicks to Mary. With 1 on the clock. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And Marion drops them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Mavericks lead by 15. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Now, presented by Sprint. Hi, everyone. Damon Bruce here on 2K Sports, the late season edition. Welcome. A terrific start for the Mavericks. They've been playing very well lately, and it's carrying over into tonight's game. Dirk Nowitzki's scoring with ease against Oklahoma City. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. For the Thunder, though, in this one, plenty of work still needs to be done. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. A sensational first half for Jeremy Lamb. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And a look now at some games that have yet to tip off. The Lakers are playing at Staples Center as they go up against the Knicks. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. Now we'll shift to games currently in progress. Orlando in a hard-fought game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Things are pretty close out there in the third quarter of action. And the other game also going on still. For the Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena, we find them trailing to Toronto. They're looking at a 10-point deficit in the third there. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter just about to get underway. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We're getting back to the action now. Now it's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
We've watched Lamb play great basketball. He has 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Thunder 5 right now. Backcourt is Westbrook and Cephalosha. And outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. And it's Perkins in at the 5 roaming the paint. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
You know, there are a lot of players in the history of the NBA that have had a signature shot or move. And Dirk is right in that group. You know, when he gets into that fall away where he's leaning back and gets his knee into the defender a little bit, that clearly is his patented and trademark shot.
And taken away by Ellis. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Harris has got the ball. Nowitzki right side. Back to Ellis. Dishes it to Harris. 6 to shoot. Marion. Now the pass to Ellis. Another 3 for Dallas. And then, I heard Scott call it the other day. Flamingo fadeaway of Dirk Nowitzki. We've all seen it before. He didn't have that when he first came in the league, did he?
No, he was more of a face-up guy. You know, I think he had to adjust to NBA defenders, the speed and the length. And so rather than, just shoot those spot-up shots, he started going to that, what I call the lederhosen fall-away.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Harris outside. It drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 8 points for Devin Harris.
But they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money in this game.
Didn't get that to go.
The alertness and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And the Thunder with some changes. Tawan Blair, who's checked in for Dallenberg. Carter comes in for Sean Marion. And Delonte West is subbed in for Devin Harris. It's stolen by West. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Fisher's running. Land. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Land's got 17.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
The drive by Nowitzki. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
To the inside. And a jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind. Immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Thunder trailing by 17. All alone in Oklahoma City again with the bucket. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Carter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 assists in the game. And Fisher kicks to Lamb. He dishes it to Fisher. This one for 3. Shot is off. West with some nice D. Mavericks leading by 17. Carter outside from the arc. And that one's good. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of it.
It's Durant with the drive. That's good.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's had. Every one of his attempts has gone down. And
the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game last night.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Marion outside. Calderon, let's go. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace. Sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was a safety move.
Or maybe he just wanted to give the photographers a better angle for the shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Sebalosha passes to Perkins. Hits to the rim for two with the D all over him. Perkins got 6.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half. I like that. A little smash mouth basketball. Inside.
No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Oh, and that one. No. No question, powered it down. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
We're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Coming up Wednesday, March 26th, LeBron James and the Miami Heat go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. You don't want to miss it.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided go. Thunder trailing by 20. They've got Carter. Devin Harris is out there with Ellis. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Marion in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laying.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Delonte West is checked in for Devin Harris.
One shot.
Here's Oklahoma City. Outside Westbrook. From 12 feet out. Again, Oklahoma City.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And Carter backs in. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Vince Carter rolled.
Now Sebalosha. And the basket good.
I think he's been kind of passive today, and maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Here's Ellis. Again, the Mavericks score.
He's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a change here. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 18 points for Kevin Durant.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
In low to Ibaka.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
Both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Mavericks leading by 19 points. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
See the way he times his passes so well. That's a great assist.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 10 points for Serge Ibaka.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
He lobs it up. Mavericks with the rebound.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Nowitzki somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Nowitzki's got 27 points.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that one's good.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dallas leading by 20. Nowitzki kicks to Ellis. Sinks the triple. Ellis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
For 3, Westbrook, and the Thunder another 3.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Right side Durant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Durant's got 20 points.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
And Marion gets it to go. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
But he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Thunder trailing by 20. Westbrook drives in. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Westbrook's got 12 now in this quarter.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it. Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Ibaka, and it's blocked by Gallenberg.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Durant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Ellis the pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki left side. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by West.
Look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And here are the Thunder now. Left side, Westbrook. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Westbrook's got 33 points.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
And the foul called on Delonte West. That's his first foul.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jones drives in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
So, a huge dominate for the Dallas Mavericks as they crash defeat against the Oklahoma City Thunder by 20, 127 to 107. Dirk Nowitzki got 31 points and 8 assists. Vince Carter got 22, 19-11 for Monte Ellis, and Sean Murray got 18 points. On the other hand, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, 33 points and 12 assists. Kevin Durant got 24. And a huge night for Dallas as they crushed the defeat against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the next game, we're off to Staples Center in LA. And that will be first game wrap-up. It's been long since the upload. It's been up since due to the batting Mage and Fato arrow issues was found. And we're off the Staples Center in Los Angeles. We got a 2 of the interconference matchup here. It is going to be Carmelo Anthony of the New York Knicks take on Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. That will be a clash for another superstar. That'll do it for now. This is Andre Henshin as the Mavericks dominate win against the Oklahoma City Thunder 127 to 107. This is Andre Henshin say song from Staples Center in LA. We'll see you later for the second game here at Staples Center in LA for the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Lakers. Sign up and peace out. Goodbye, and reminder, we'll see you later for the second game featuring the Knicks and the Lakers. We'll see you later. Goodbye, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later.